What's going on, guys? Snag here, and it's time to preview round 16 of the 2024 NRL season, guys. It's a short week, only 5 games. We've got all the buys, and I don't mind it. I don't mind it. 5 games is plenty for me. After being watching 8, I don't mind the 5. I'm not going to lie. It's going to be good, but State of Origin, it's all we can think about, lads. It's all I've been thinking about, and just quietly, I wasn't going to Melbourne. I've got tickets to Game 3, I'm going. But just before I came on, I was like, quickly did the sneaky. I had a little look to see if there was any accommodation in Melbourne. I was looking if there was any tickets left, and I was like, oh, maybe I could tell the missus that, oh, someone shouted, I have to go, babe, I'm sorry. Just leave it to the last minute and sneak on down there. But I won't do that. School holidays. My kids are back from boarding school. So I got to do it. Got to do the dad stuff. Nah, I'm loving it. It's awesome. But so pumped for Game 3, going to game. I haven't been to a State of Origin in 8 or 9 years, and I'm praying New South Wales win just so that the Game 3 is a decider. Like, I'm usually so neutral on Origin, couldn't care less, but I just want it to be an awesome game, series, whatever. But this one, I'm praying for a Game 3 decider. I cannot wait. I don't like dead rubbers, and I definitely don't like it if I'm going to it. God damn. Now, make sure you are subbed, guys. We did hit 6K last week. Thank you all so much. I will be dropping my State of Origin video either later today or early first thing tomorrow morning, guys. I have all my predictions, all my bets, all my punts, all that sort of stuff, guys. Just breaking it all down and talking a whole bunch of Origin. Nothing better, lads. Nothing better than chatting Origin before a game, man. I cannot wait. It's going to be so good. So on this round, guys, because there are a lot of superstars out, what I like to do on the punt anyway is I like to dial it way back, just because we don't know how teams are going to play. For example, Cherry Evans has been played right so much on the weekend. He's out. Who knows? Maybe Manly play left. So it's very, very hard to pick try scorers and stuff like that. So scale your punts back, guys. If you are going to have a punt this weekend, jump on Dabble with me, lads. Jump on Dabble. There'll be a link in the description if you haven't used Dabble before, guys. It's awesome just for the social features. We can chat in the comments. I usually, I'm chatting live during the game and stuff like that and ride the punt out with you guys. And if you do join using my code SNAG, I'm pretty sure you get a free spin. I say pretty sure because you were at one point. I'm not affiliated with Dabble. I just get the copy cash thing. But it's so I'm like not up to date with what's going on with it all, but I'm pretty sure you do. I think bro said he got the spin the other day. He said got one, so it should still be there, guys. But yeah, it's awesome, guys, and it is MonsterSnag. If you're already a member of Dabble, just follow me there, and let's punt. Let's win some money. Lads. All right, guys, so let's go through the games. We've got bets on these 2 ones here. Obviously, like I said, make sure you subbed. I will put the rest of my punts up for the rest of the weekend. But I'll do those on my shorts. I don't like punting on Saturday or Sunday's games on a Tuesday night sort of thing. So I only do punts for these first 2 games. All right, let's go through them. First versus fourth. The Dolphins versus the Melbourne Storm. Who would have thunk it? We have the Titans versus the Warriors. Must-win game for the Warriors. Roosters versus the Doggies. Doggies flying high. I want to keep that spot in the 8. Actually, I might check that. Where are they actually sitting? So if they're 8, they win theirs, they're well and truly sitting in the 8. They'll actually jump over the Roosters, and if Finns win, they might have been in the top 4. Doggies could be in the top 4 after this weekend. How crazy is that? So Roosters, if they're serious about winning the comp, they need to finish in the top 4 too. So it's a big game for them as well. So what else we got here? We had, and they were poor last week. We have the Rabbitohs versus the Seagulls, and the West Tigers versus the Raiders, and Broncos, Cowboys, St George, Parramatta, Knights, Penrith, and Sharkies all have a bye. All right, let's just get into it, lads. Like I said, I'm not going to go into too much depth with this video. We won't go nuts. We won't go at the stat attack. We'll try and make this a bit shorter. We'll just have a look at the team. Let's see who's ins and outs. I'll go over my punts. We'll have a look, just a quick breakdown of the percentages of the try scorers, and just maybe a little look at the try analyzer too, try location analyzer as well, so you can at least put your punts together. Like maybe, Parramatta, Rabbitohs. Well, Rabbitohs are playing, so, pick someone on the left. It's a good bet. Yeah, it's a good bet. All right, guys, so we have Kaufusi out, Hamiso out, and Kurt Donahue out as well. So Trey Fuller comes in. I love watching him play. It's funny, sometimes superstars go out, but there's some of these young guns who don't get a regular crack that I really love watching. So super excited to watch him get a go. Katoa's going to be awesome. So Captain Jesse Bromwich is back. Kenny Bromwich partners him in the front row. How cool would that be? You and your bro in the front row playing NRL. That's so cool. Lemu Lemu's been big. Max Plath. All right, so Tavita Pangai Jr. makes his debut. Hasn't even had his team photo taken yet. That's going to be interesting. I wonder if our young 19-year-old Katoa is going to be able to get through to TPJ. I reckon chuck him in as a try scorer. Why the hell not? Why the hell not? I just got to get my bets ready for this one, guys. One sec. I actually had Dolphins tipped in this one if just Hamiso was out, but with Kaufusi as well. Pretty huge, pretty big losses there. So Harry Grant and Xavier Coates out for the Melbourne Storm, but Big Papa comes back and Farlongo keeps his spot on the wing. How good is that? I was like, oh man, when I saw Paps was coming back, I was like, awesome, but I was like, oh, I've been loving watching Farlongo play. Still get to watch him play, baby. This is why sometimes Origin's cool, man. Who else we got here, guys? So, Grant Anderson, Kate Sputnik Meaney. Nothing else here. Jack Holsworth, Joe Chan. Yeah, so nothing else to report there. We'll have a quick look at the team stats there, guys, and then we'll go through our punts for this one. So both coming off wins. Storm rolling heavy. Storm are scoring points lately, lads. Storm are scoring points. Dolphins completing so well, 78 to 81% there. So Dolphins scoring 26 a game, conceding 21. Storm 27 and 19. So pretty similar, pretty damn similar there, guys. So this is pretty crazy matchup. I'm super excited for this one. All right, we'll go for punts for this one, guys. So I have Ryan Pappenhausen to score and Jermaine Asako to score for 360. Love the way. I'm hoping they play like they were just before Paps went down. A lot of faking to go out and then inside balls, him zipping up through the middle there, a lot of support play, all that sort of stuff. And Jermaine Asako as well. If we have a look at the numbers here, guys, so Jermaine Asako 44% and Ryan Pappenhausen 56% chance probability of scoring, guys. Just ignore this. This is pretty good for the totals, but it's never like that's not going to be the score. Like that's not going to be the score. 63% chance of Storm winning, guys, and totals, overs, unders around 48. So I also have in this one, I have under 56 points. I know that they've both sort of been scoring points, but I feel this is more a gut feeling for me. Like the 56 is, it's a very high score. The predicted score / overs unders line at 48. So this could blow out and be a very high score, but I don't know. I just have this feeling with Hamiso out that just removes that 100-meter try that perhaps that he could score. Just bits and pieces like that. So I've gone the under 56 on that one. Dolphins over 11.5 and Melbourne over 17.5 in this one, guys. And yeah, I love that one, and that's just a little double up paying 220, guys. So fingers crossed that one hits. Let's go. All right, on to the Titans Warriors. This is a huge game for the Warriors. In fact, I'll go as far to say I'm writing the Warriors off if they lose this. They're gone. They're gone for me. Like, they're so far from gone, but they're gone for me if they lose this one. Like, this is a must-win game. Like, this is like the 8's going to slip away from them so fast. A lot of teams getting buys. I feel like Dragons, Cowboys, Broncos are all going to win plenty of games this year. I think it'll just get too far away from them. I just really do feel like it's going to get too far away from them. So Dragons, Cowboys, and Broncos all have Dragons. So they're all guaranteed 2 points. Even the Knights have the bye this weekend too. Manly probably aren't going to win this weekend. But I forgot to do my I'm going Melbourne in the other game too, by the way. The short round throwing me off. You know, I just don't see any of these teams like dropping like stones. I think they're going to win a lot of games this year, like patchy, but win plenty of games. If you start getting 2 games out, 3 games out of the 8 with next week will be round 17. It's getting dicey. I'm not saying they can't creep into the 8 if they lose this game, but I'm just writing them off to being any sort of threat. Like, they're not going to finish in the top 4 if they lose this one, which means they can't win the premiership, and it just becomes a bit of a thing. But I've got mad faith in the Warriors. I think they can go on a run. I thought their best footy would come around State of Origin time, and they were just like, my criticism of them at the start of the year where they were playing too passive. They came out of that, started playing some footy, started winning games without their superstars. Superstars come back too passive again. I just think they need to throw caution to the wind and play that Warriors footy, the old school Warriors footy, where they just, if there's something on the edge, spin it. If you win the collision, offload it. You know, just play a bit more eyes up. Like, not so Penrithy. Yeah, that's just my sort of take on the Warriors. And look, this is the thing with the Titans as well. Like, Titans are gonna score points. Like I've said this before. Like, I've been saying this since last year. They just sort of score points, leak points, and if they're ahead or at 80 on the 80th minute, they win the game. And if they don't, they don't. They very rarely clinically dismantle a team. It's usually, we're going to score points, you're going to score points, and you know, whoever's ahead at the end wins the game. But Warriors can't fall for that. Warriors have to go in there, be surgical, and just dismantle this team through calculated, good, hard footy, running harder, running stronger. You know, Cleese Haas is out, Mo Fodawaker's out. You know, I know they've got a couple out too, but quite a few out actually. But so Rocco Berry's out, Barnett's out, Catewell's out, DWZ's out. So it's actually a bigger casualty ward than I thought. But this is still a pretty damn good rugby league team. I mean, Dylan Walker comes in on the second row. This is still a good team. They should still win this game. Warriors, don't do this to you. Don't do this to your fans. You've sold out every game this year. Don't do this to your fans. Win this game, for God's sakes. Both teams coming off a loss. Warriors 6 from 14 this year. It's just not good enough, man. It's really, they can't be 6 from, if they go 6 from 15, it's over. It's over. The completion, like I said, the completion rate's good. The tackle efficiency's decent. It's just, pull the trigger, lads. Ruck speed's good. Wins at this venue, 53%. Gets me every time I see this. Like, 44% at your home ground. Come on, Titans. Sort your lives out. All right, we'll have a quick look at their predictions. I'll go through. I'll have a look at them first, and then I'll do my punts. All right, so Warriors 69%. If you're looking for try scorers, guys, Jojo Fafita and AKP are the ones. The only issue I have with betting those outside back try scorers with the Titans is they quite often will attack one side to death. So not only do they have to get a try, it's almost a coin toss of which way they're going to play. So, like, one week they'll just, like Jojo Fafita, they just throw the ball to him all game and he gets 1, 2, 3 or whatever. And then the other game they'll go left and it's just AKP will get like a double or a triple. And you're sitting there, what the hell, man? So you almost got a bet within a bet. You know, it's hard. But I've got a good one for this one, guys. I've got a juicy one for this one. So I'm going a bit outside the box. I'm going Adam Fanua-Blake to score a try. I'm going Dave Fafita to score a try. Warriors under 36.5 points and even match totals. That gets you $27.57. I've boosted it on Dabble for you guys, so you guys can get the juicy odds. That's the cool thing about Dabble too. If I boost it, like, you get the same boost. It's pretty cool. So you can just use other people's boosts. So I got an AFB because they love scoring tries through the middle, and they're very good at scoring tries through the middle. Obviously, AFB is a try-scoring machine, and Titans actually leak 33% of their tries in the middle. That's high. That's very high. Like, good teams won't really do that. Like Panthers 18%, even the Eels are only 13%. So I love AFB for a try in this one, guys. I love Fafita for one, and just the Warriors not to blow right out. Like, I think they've only scored over 36 once in the last 5 games. Yeah, once here against the Cowboys. So, yeah, they could score over 36 points, obviously. Like, Titans aren't great, and they do leak tries, so it's a little bit of a risk there, but it just got me way better odds. And if goal kicking's off, if they do play like what I think they've been doing, playing too conservative, I think that'll hit. Lad. So who knows? Have I had something hit over $10? I had the Melbourne Storm Xavier Coates one. Haven't had a big juicy bet hit this year yet, so that'd be nice if that hits. I don't put many down though, to be fair. I've probably put like 6 down this year. I don't like to donate to the betting companies. I don't mind betting companies beating me, but I don't like just straight donating to them. All right, guys, I'm going to take the Warriors in this one. Doggies Roosters. We've already sort of gone over how massive this is for both teams, really. Top 4 is congested. Like Melbourne Storm are just so consistent, so they're going to finish in the top 4. Penrith Panthers, so consistent, best team of the comp, so they're going to finish in the top 4. Sharks have super soft draw and a good team, so they're going to more than likely finish in the top 4. I'm not locking them in. I'd lock these top 2 in, but I'm close to locking them in. So there's only really one spot. I'm not saying they're going to finish 1, 2, and 3. Like Storm could finish 4th, but they're finishing in the top 4. So there's only, to me, one spot definitely up for grabs in the top 4. So you really don't want to slip too far away, because someone will swoop in and take it off you. And finishing 4th and 5th, the difference between it is just whether you have a possibility of playing the grand final or making the grand final and winning the grand final. So it's absolutely huge, and Roosters want to be there. They're losing a lot of troops at the end of the year, and it means a lot to them. And Bulldogs, that'd just be such a huge story for them if they can do it. So, all right, so outs for the Doggies. Preston out, huge. Kurt Mann out, huge loss. And Stephen Crichton, the biggest loss. So I'd almost say Stephen Crichton's been buy of the year this year. He's been absolutely incredible. In Viliami Kikau, but he is not named yet. He's named in the reserves. They said he was going to be out for about 6 weeks, so be a big in if he can come in. And obviously they keep Burton because he's not 18th man, so that's massive as well. Who have they got named in the second row? Curran. And we look at the Roosters, man. This is still so stacked. I mean, they got Angus Crichton, Connor Watson, Lindsay Collins, and Spencer Leniu on Origin duties, and their team is still Tedesco, Tupou, Punga, Manu, Young, Luke Keary, Sam Walker, Hargraves, Brandon Smith, Tyrrell May, Nat Butcher, Victor Radley, Nafuma Watt. What the hell is even that? I mean, their bench is still 6. Satili Tupanua, Wong, Sandon Smith. This is still so good, man. Oh, bro, the Roosters are so deep. They got deep pockets, man. They got deep pockets. I don't know how they fit all these dudes under the cap. Like, wow. It just blows my mind. Absolutely blows my mind. Absolutely blows my mind. It's going to be a good game. Like, if Crichton, Watson, Leniu and Collins are in this, I would not give the Bulldogs a sniff. Even though they're missing plenty as well, I feel like they're missing a lot more, and in spots where that would really damage Doggies. Doggies light in the middle, Spencer Leniu and Lindsay Collins. I mean, Lindsay Collins was so good last weekend. Spencer Leniu, by far the best bench prop in the game, bench forward in the game. I don't think the Doggies could handle that, because Doggies really dig in for the first 20. It fades a little bit. They start falling on tackles, getting a lot of ineffective tackles and missed tackles through the middle as the game goes on. If Spencer Leniu was running through there, it's a wrap. Like, it would be over. Especially if Lindsay Collins was in the middle and it was Tyrrell May and Spencer Leniu coming on. Like, good luck with that, bro. Yeah. And then, they bring Spencer Leniu and Tyrrell May on, and then, Doggies bring on Turpin and Morris. No, you know what I mean. They would have got pumped. They would have absolutely slaughtered through the middle. Would have been a bloodbath. But they don't. So let's have a look at some team stats here, guys. That's it for the punts too, guys. No punts here yet, but I'll have a look at what I'm looking at. Both teams coming off wins. Both teams coming off wins off the Eels. How weird's that? Oh, that's crazy. Roosters with 1 extra win so far. Completion rate 79% and 77%. Doggies are going to have to be goddamn good. So these guys actually played each other once earlier this year, and it was the Bulldogs just came out swinging, lads. And then Roosters, what happened again? Someone got sent off, and then someone got someone got sin binned, and they were playing against 11 men, and Roosters were carving them up with 11 men. So yeah, that's concerning. That's concerning. Average points scored for the Roosters, 29. Average conceded to 22 and 16. So can the Roosters, with all that attack, go through this really good Bulldogs defence? I think the man to do it will be this lad right here, Brandon Smith. I think he's going to have a huge game, eh? I almost reckon he's worth a try scorer. Getting stood down. Connor Watson probably going to take his spot. Like, you know, a little out of favour with the Roosters. Connor Watson's probably going to come back from Origin and just take that number 9. Brandon Smith is back to the bench or playing grade. I don't know how it's going to work, but he is going to show out in this game for 2 reasons. He's going to want to keep his spot. And number 2, if Roosters are shopping him around, you know what I mean, you're almost playing for a contract somewhere else. So, yeah, it's... I think Brandon Smith can absolutely shred Doggies through the middle, especially from the get-go. And then I'll be looking for offloads through the middle for Teddy. So I'll be looking at Teddy as try scorers. So we'll have a quick look at the percentages and stuff, guys. So Bulldogs, Roosters. So Dom Young, he's going to be good for 1. Tupou, Joey Marnie. Look at the percentages of these guys scoring. I love Blake Wilson for 1 as well. But I probably wouldn't, just because Critter's not going to be there. So I might not pick a try scorer from the Doggies. I think they'll score a try, obviously, but I probably won't pick one just because, again, don't know how they're going to play. If Kikau's back, they might just go left. You know, who knows? We might be wrong and they go right. I don't know what they're going to be doing, so I probably won't be picking try scorers. For the Roosters, I'll be looking at Dom Young, also looking at Tedesco, maybe even Brandon Smith. This is maybe one you could sort of load up a few tries on. Again, not dissing the Doggies. They've got great defence, but there's just guys playing for a lot. Like Tedesco's obviously going to show out. Hey man, I'm still here for game 3. You know, all that sort of stuff. Overs, unders, guys. So match totals, we're looking at 49 points, and the unders at 57%. Head to head, Roosters market odds under 49% with a 4% edge there, guys. It's nice. That's real nice. We'll have a look at the Roosters points scored. Right, I can never find the bloody things. 47% left. 47% left. And where do the Doggies score on their tries? It's pretty spread out, but 49% right. But again, we don't know. Go conceded. Doggies conceding 59% of their tries on the right edge. Wow, that's insane. Which would be Roosters left edge. Okay, so interesting. All right, I'm going to take the Roosters in this one. Doggies fans, I don't hate the Bulldogs because I tipped against you. I have to do this disclaimer after every time I tip against the Bulldogs. I, Snag, do not hate the Bulldogs. I just have to tip against some teams sometimes. I do not hate you Bulldogs fans. I love yous. Caught up with Willie Tonga during the week. He was teaching my son some footwork and some stuff. And we had a good old chat about the Doggies. And it was cool. He was telling me about his night out with the Bulldogs boys. For their reunion, their 2004 reunion, I think it was. He said it was. It was cool, man. Bro was in shape, man. I was like, bro, I went straight to the gym after, man. I was like, I used to look like you, I swear. But man, he's top bloke, such a good dude, man. He helped out my young lad just because he's nice. He just didn't want money. I'm just like, you're the man, bro. Love your work, brother. All the youth work he does as well. Such a good dude. All right, so yeah, taking the Roosters. Now this is an interesting game. I actually had Manly in this game initially, but I think I have to flip it. I actually don't mind a bit of Jai Gray as well. Don't mind a bit. I love. How good are the fullbacks in the reserve grade? Seriously, bro. All right, guys. So Cody Walker and Jack White. Man, I gotta put my hand up when I take L's. I did not think this would work. All the Raiders fans watching, I've not thought, no, and you were with me. We don't like Jack White at number 6. We love him at centre. We love him at lock. We don't like him at 6. I've actually really liked him there. I didn't. Maybe it just didn't work at the Raiders the way they played or whatever. But I've actually really liked him there. He's been good. He plays. Maybe it's not so much that he's. I didn't like him. Maybe it's just because Cody Walker does the ball playing. It's just. It wasn't so much I don't want Jack White in the halves. I don't want Jack White in decision making, like playmaking. Like I want him to run hard, tackle hard. If there's something on, pull it. Not guiding my team around and making plays and getting my team to spots. I just want him to. I don't mean it. I'm not saying he's dumb. I don't want him to think. I just want him to think footy and what's ahead of him. So, yeah, I actually really like him there. So, I think I might have to flip this. I might have to go Bunnies. Because they've still got the same pack. That was great last week. Cherry Evans out. That's huge. I mean, they got the Broncos last week. And they, like this pack was better than the Brisbane Broncos pack. With Payne Haas and Pat Carrigan in it. I'm not saying these guys are better than those two, but this pack as a collective was better than the Broncos pack. Aloiai out. Simply, they're too light. They've lost all their edge with the forwards. They've got Bullymore playing. Yeah, they've gone from one of the biggest packs in the comp to having one big fella on the park. I'm gonna go Bunnies in this one, lads. 3-game win streak. Man, it sucks for the Seagulls, but they get a bye next week and then they get Turbo back. So it's not all doom and gloom. They've won half their games. Bunnies getting this number down. This was at about 34 a few weeks ago. It's down to 30. They might get it down into the... I'll be taking unders in this game. I'll definitely be taking unders in this game. Let's have a look at the betting. Just because there's a lot of points missing from both teams. I mean, I know it says this, but just remember these numbers will be all factored in with the superstars in, all right? Goal kicking, they don't have a choice goal kicker. They're missing points at Cherry Evans to not get them around. They're missing their goal kicker, so they're going to have second-string goal kickers kicking. To be fair, though, no one could be kicking much worse than Garrick, Jesus Christ. So the unders is... 40. I'll be taking under 50 for sure. Yeah, definitely. I think the Bunnies are going to win. I just have a feeling. Yeah, I'm going Bunnies in this one, guys. As far as I'm not too... Without the Trell Mitt there, Cody Walker... I thought Cody Walker wearing a 7 would still play left. He's still playing a lot more right than I sort of anticipated. Jack's been out on that left. So I actually don't like Alex Johnson, just because now he's going to score a try because I so don't like him. But you don't get any odds for him because he's so, like, his percentage of scoring so high, but it's sort of not worth it. They could attack right all game. I don't like a try scorer there. I actually don't like try scorers in this game at all. I might even just do a little double up in this one and try and go for unders and, both teams to score 10 points or something like that. Just look for a nice little $2 double up in this one. Nothing too crazy, guys. So, yeah, keeping it simple. Like I said, a lot of these numbers, like, they're done with full-strength teams. Like, Alex Johnson, I don't believe... That's with Cody Walker and Latrell Mitchell sweeping around on the left-hand side. That's why the probability's so high. All right, so we're going Bunnies. West Tigers versus the Raiders. All right, so I'm going Raiders in this one. I'll just get this one out of the way early, and just because I think they're a better rugby league team for starters. But Ricky, whenever every time this year when the Raiders have underperformed, Ricky has really got them going the next week. I mean, I know this doesn't seem like a big win, but to beat the Dolphins, they're a top 4 team. Like, that's a big win. I can't remember, there was one a while ago. I think it was against Parramatta, when Parramatta were pretty full strength. And they had a really poor performance. And I was like, everyone was like, Ricky's going to get them up for it. I'm like, whatever, man. It doesn't matter. What's the coach going to do? Yeah, bro, Ricky got him up for it. He got him up for it. Tigers played their grand final last weekend against the Titans. I think this Raiders team's good. I just really do. Starling out. I just think it's a pretty good team. I think they're going to suck from time to time, and they're just going to have bad games where they're pretty bad because they're not a top 4 team. Like, they're a good team. So I think they're going to have games where they're just arse. But I think they're going to bounce back off the back of those poor losses too. So, yeah, I think the Raiders are going to be pretty solid in this one. I don't mind Huddy Young for a try in this one. Picked him last week. He didn't get it done for me. I love picking Origin snubs in my anytime try scorers, guys. So let's have a little look, see what his percentages are. Huddy Young, 41%. I'm taking that all day. That might even be my multi there, guys. Savage and Young. We'll have a look at... so maybe we'll go unders in this game, eh? 47. If I can get under 50, I might take that. Take the unders at 50. When's the game being played? Sunday, 4 p.m, so it's a day game. Yeah, I might have to think about that one, but I'm looking at it. Yeah, wow, 5%. That's high. Under 47, 6% edge. That's a good edge. And Raiders with a 4-point head start, $1.82. Jesus Christ, these are all amazing. I think I might just jump on all these as singles. Yeah, I might jump on all those as singles. I like them. I might see if I can get under 50, but that'll bring the odds down quite low. But yeah, I might jump on all those as singles. Raiders minus 4.5. Might even put them... I can't put them together because one's head-to-head. I don't mind that. If I can get Raiders minus 49... under 49 or under 50... Raiders minus 4.5. That should get me close to $3. Love that. Love that one, lads. I'm going to jump on that. I'm jumping on it. All right, guys. That's it. We're done. So what are we going? We're going Stormskies. We're going Warriors. We're going Roosters. We're going Bunnies. We're going Raiders. And we're going these teams to win the bye. All right. All right, beautiful, lads. That's it. We're done. We all done. Like I said earlier, guys, make sure you're subbed. State of Origin video dropping tomorrow. All the punts, all the bets. I can't wait, man. I'm so pumped. I love State of Origin, man. I think this might be... I think I've enjoyed this. I think I've felt that State of Origin this time a lot more than I have in the past 2 or 3 years. I just feel it more. I feel it in my bone. I feel it deep in my plums. I don't know why. I feel like this has been a better marketed, better. I don't know. There's just a better feeling to it. I'm loving Origin this year, and I cannot wait to go to game. We'll go to game 3. Watch a decider. Come on, New South, get it done, lads. All right, guys. You know what it means. If you made it this far, you're an absolute legend. Thank you all so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.